Vorsteiner in all over the world, sponsor any motorsport racing teams or test your product on the circuit and make it true from the market model.
You want to ask that? I'll let you start this one and then I'll start talking forward. Yeah, so right now we do have a lot of our supercar models that we actually test on the track. So we don't actually sponsor any race teams right now, but I'll give you an example. Aventador and McLaren. There's a few other companies that offer products for the Aventador and the McLaren, but the difference between the Vorsteiner products for Aventador and McLaren and the other companies is that we don't just design these products to look pretty, but they are designed to improve the functionality of the car. I've seen a lot of other carbon manufacturers that do not necessarily improve the aerodynamics of the car. I've actually seen it become more negative. Especially like things like the diffuser, where the diffuser fins are not correctly placed, where it actually creates negative drag. The other thing that we're very, very proud of is we are the only aftermarket tuning company that has the active aerodynamic wing for both the Aventador and the McLaren. So, for example, on the Aventador, a lot of the factory, a lot of companies make a very, very high wing that looks very pretty, but it loses the functionality of the active aerodynamic functionality. So this actually negatively affects the performance because, for example, on the Aventador, the engine raises in two different stages, stage 1 and stage 2. Stage 1 is when you go over, let's say 40 miles per hour. I don't know the kilometer conversion. The reason why the Aventador wing goes up after 40 miles per hour is not for the aerodynamics, but it's for the engine cooling. Because you have a V12 engine in the back, and the engine gets very, very hot. Especially when you have customers that live, not just in Taiwan, but like in Dubai or in, Saudi. There's very, very hot temperatures. So what happens is when you start, when the wing goes up, it's designed to cool the engine and let hot air come out of the engine. But because when you put other aftermarket wings that do not let the engine cool in stage 1, it actually makes the engine run very, very hot, and it actually hurts the performance. This can actually lead to engine failure or transmission failure, as you know. So it's the same thing, for example, with the McLaren. We're the only company that makes a wing that works with all the functionality, all 3 stages of the McLaren active aero wing. So this is what separates us, is we look at the engineering, design, and performance of it, whereas a lot of other companies, they just look purely at the design and cosmetics. They don't consider the performance aspect of it.